What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with another video. This video is going to be a little different than the majority of the videos I put out. I'm going to be highlighting one stock in this video, and I'm going to be telling you my strategy of how I plan on taking advantage of this stock over the next 90 to 120 days, if not a little bit further out. This stock is Workhorse, WKHS. The stock closed at $15.99 on Friday. The stock has approximately about a little under 100 million shares float. And I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to be taking advantage of options to take advantage of the contract that they have pending right now with the United States Postal Service and many others. Now, this stock is a $1.7 billion company right now as far as market cap, and they are the only American all-electric vehicle company that has put in a bid so far with the United States Postal Service, which is a $6 billion contract to replace all of their gas vehicles with electric vehicles. This saves the United States Postal Service a tremendous amount of money, and it could work in their advantage for other companies as well too. So, and if you're in the stock market, you know the story. You know who Workhorse is. You know that they're in the bidding for this contract, and you know that there's a good chance that they can land this contract. Some of the other American companies, they're not even ready to make these products, and some are not going to have these last mile vehicles available maybe till late 2022 and further out, where Workhorse is manufacturing these vehicles right now. And I believe with this contract, they would probably be getting a down payment with this contract in order to invest and build these vehicles at a faster pace and ramp up their production. Now, as we all know, like I said, they're in a bid for a $6 billion contract that is pending for the United States Postal Service. Now, we don't know when that contract is going to be signed, or we know they're actually going to be starting negotiations very soon, and the bid is already in. So, or the initial bid is already in. I'm sure they will have to, hem and haw and restructure the bid at some point in order to, satisfy getting that contract. But like I said, they're the only American company that is bidding for this contract. So now, some of the things that I like about Workhorse, without that contract, is that there's a lot of ETFs that are getting involved in betting on this company. The Russell 2000 has $20 million in equity in this company. ARK Investments, which is a very profitable and very successful ETF, has over $7 million, and they're building their position in this company. So, I mean, and there's others as well too. So we know that a lot of big players are putting their money on Workhorse. Now, on the other hand, Workhorse has, like I said, about 100 million shares, but 1 out of every 5 shares is being shorted. So we're talking about almost 19% of the float is short interest, which is huge when you compare it to Hyliion, which is only about, they're 6 times higher than Hyliion, and 3 times higher the short interest is Tesla. Workhorse is betted against very heavily. But you have to keep in mind, I mean, this is extraordinarily high, but that plays to our advantage in this situation, because we all know that the stocks that skyrocket after huge news or good news, and if they have super high short interest, we get a short squeeze, and that can run the stock exponentially. It can actually make this stock a supernova. Now, keep in mind, Workhorse is up from a little over $2 just in March alone. So we're talking up from $2 to almost $16 in March. But I mean, you got to keep. They're also working with UPS. They're working to get some of these vehicles in the hands of UPS to save UPS money as far as with their gas vehicles. They also have drones, which is called the Horsefly, which these last mile delivery companies can drive up and then use the drone even if it saves them 2-3 miles, a mile on each of their deliveries to deliver these packages, and saves them from having to have a guy drive up to the house and drop these packages off, could save them in the millions per year. And you're talking UPS, FedEx, Ryder, you're talking e-trucks and vehicle rental companies, which they have to buy a tremendous amount of vehicles, mid to small to mid-sized businesses, and everything else of the like. A lot we know the ramping up of the electric vehicle market. We know that this country is trying to, and the world is trying to go green and pull away from fossil fuels. So these last mile delivery vans and trucks are going to be in heavy demand over the next 7 to 10 years. And I mean, from that I'm talking right now. Immediately they're in high demand, and they'll be getting in high demand to in fact revamp the entire delivery system for all these trucks. I mean, we know Hyliion is making very nice electric semi trucks, and but we all know a semi truck can't get into a neighborhood and drop packages off at a house. That's where your FedEx, your UPS, and everything else comes into play. Now, their market cap right now is 1.7 billion. Now, you have to keep in mind, 1.7 billion, if they get awarded even a part of that $6 billion contract that's pending, that could double their stock just like that. And with the short interest, it could be much more. Now, if with momentum, a short squeeze, and that huge market cap boost, this could put Workhorse anywhere from 60 to 85 to even higher, 100, 125, $200 a share. I'm not making any predictions on where this can go, but we all know when a short squeeze can hit, these stocks can absolutely take off and fly. Now, what I'm going to be looking to do, and I'm not doing this immediately, I'm going to be doing a lot of research, and I really want to get an idea of when this United States Postal Service contract is going to be awarded to somebody, and I want to get some type of idea of how they're going to award it. Are they going to give the whole contract to somebody, or are they going to split this up amongst three, four companies? I really hope they don't do that, and I don't think they really will. I don't know how fast the United States Postal Service wants to turn over these trucks and revamp their, all their trucks into electric vehicles, but I do know two things. Both candidates that are running for president said they want to buy American. They want to build American. As Biden says, build back better. And as Trump, keep America great. We know the slogans. I do think, and obviously I don't get really political in this, but I think it would be better if Trump were to win, just due to the fact that Trump has mentioned Workhorse and Lordstown Motor before. I think that they have a little bit of a relationship there, but I don't think, obviously this contract, I don't think it would be hurt either way. I do think they are going to wait till after the election to make this decision. I don't know how Trump saying he's going to pull back funding for the United States Postal Service will affect this contract. I really have no idea. But we do know this is a contract that is there. This is a contract that is being bidded on or has been bidded on. And I know that July they put the bids in. I know the decision will be made sometime in the very near future. I don't know if it's 90 days. I don't know if it's 30 days. I don't know if it's 6 months. But the decision will be made. And this is the reason why I'm holding off just a little bit on making this call. But what I would like to do with this is buy call contracts. And this is a terrific way to take advantage of Workhorse. What I'm thinking about is looking at right now, if you look at it, it's the price is $16. I'd be probably looking to take a flyer on probably 20 calls, the strike price of 20 on these calls, because I know for an absolute fact if they get this contract that the price is skyrocketing past 20, and at the 20 calls I can get a very good price for these call contracts. This is just something that you really want to take a look in. Take a look at using options and taking advantage of options to maximize your profits on some of these plays. I don't play options very often, but a company like Workhorse I've had my eye on very, very intently. I used call options to take advantage of American Airlines a few months ago, and when the stock dropped down to 10, made a nice profit when it popped back up to $16. If I were to just bought the stocks itself, I would have made $6 per share. But I really leveraged myself with these call options and maximized my profits, and made almost 3 to 4 times of what I normally would have made if I would have just bought the stock. Now, if you get these 20 calls, 18 calls, whatever you'd like to do with this, I mean, this is your decision and what you want to do. I'm just telling you my thought process on this. If you were to, like I said, I don't know when this contract is going to be awarded. I don't want to go out and buy, let's say December calls, 20 calls, and nothing happens, till then, and I'm stuck with a contract that I either have to sell for a loss or eat the entire contract, because we all know if you let the contract expire and it doesn't hit the strike price, or it doesn't hit the strike price and the break-even price, you're SOL and you lose everything. So it's something you definitely have to be careful with. But if there's any stock in the entire stock market that I am willing to put out, play call options on, is Workhorse, because the risk reward on this play is unfathomable. It's unreal. Like I said, if they get this contract, if they even get 1/3 of this contract, the stock price is at minimum doubling. If they get the entire contract, who knows where the stock's going to go. This stock could go up to $250. And that's, like I said, this is just my opinion alone. So I'd like all my subscribers to take a look into this. Take a look. If you don't know how to use options, you don't know how to, how the options market works, learn it. Because it's a great way to take advantage of situations like this, where you think the stock can double or triple in a 90-day or 120-day time span, and I mean, you can really profit from this. So learn options. Take a good look. You can learn things. I mean, obviously on YouTube, you can learn anything. I learned all my strategies for trading on YouTube alone. Obviously I had a little bit of other things, but I didn't really put out very much money to learn. It just took a whole lot of time, and I've invested over 3 years honing my strategy. And obviously I've been involved in the market since the late 90s, but it's a completely different strategy that I use now than I used back then, when I first started trading stocks back in 2005 and 2006. So the strategy I've honed right now was a 3-year process, but I would advise you with every, I mean, this is something I have full conviction in. I would take a look and learn how to use options. Call options on this particular play can be very, very beneficial to you. So again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you an idea of one stock, the one stock in the stock market that if I had to play options, this would be the one I would do it on. So take a look at Workhorse, do your research on the company, and again, I'm going to be looking to try to find any type of information of when this contract is going to be awarded. I'd like to get a roundabout number so I can put my options out to that time. USPS plans on making their decision in January 2021. Well, then I'd probably get February calls. You see what I'm saying here? I want to know, because I don't want to just buy them now and have the options expire and lose money. I'm not willing to do that yet. I will be taking a position in Workhorse, just the stock alone. I definitely will be doing that, just because obviously we don't know when this contract's going to be up. But what I'm looking at is about approximately 20 strike price on these calls, because I know if they get this contract is going well above and beyond 20, and I know you can get a nice price on those 20 calls. And I'd like them out quite a bit. I'm talking, maybe 6 months out, because again, we don't know when this contract is. So as always, please like, share, and subscribe. I just wanted to give you my thought process on this company, Workhorse, a company that I really, really like long term. I think the prospects for this company is absolutely terrific, absolutely fantastic for this company. I think this might be one of the best long-term plays in the stock market. As you know, I'm a trader, but But situations like this and opportunities like this, I don't pass up. And I believe Workhorse may be one of the best long-term plays in the entire stock market. So do your homework on Workhorse. Learn everything you can about this company, and also learn how to take advantage of a situation like this by using options. You guys have a great day. Put any comments down or any questions you have or any information you have down in the comment section below, and keep an eye out, because I have 2 more videos coming out today. I have my OTC Saturday video, and I also have my best, some of my best swing trades over the next 90 to 120 days that I really like coming up as well. Some of them low float, some of them medical, some of them non-medical. But I kind of just threw it together instead of putting out 4 or 5 different videos. I kind of just squeezed it together. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And again, learn everything you can. Don't just take it from me. You know, like I said, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to tell you what I'm doing and give you just some ideas to profit in the stock market. You guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day.